All right, everybody, before we get started, I am going to need to hand out whiteboards to, it looks like, all of you so that you can judge contestants. So we're going to do that real quick, and then we will get started with our competitors. Oh, thank you. Oh, great. Yeah. Wow. I also need my notebook. Hold on. All right, friends. So, this show is called Acronym Battle. It is produced by me every month, the first Wednesday of every month, at Club Underground in Northeast Minneapolis. And what we have this evening, or this morning, is 4 contestants who will be doing a round-robin style tournament to come up with the best definitions, the funniest definitions for words, acronym definitions for those words. So, I will put these notepads right over here. Oh, it will be terrible. So you will appreciate the form. All right. Here we go. Pens always find their way to the bottom. All right. Andy, if you could also summon Kyle, just yell out Kyle, please. No, different Kyle.
Different Kyle. This is news to me. I found you, different Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Hey, you here?
Yeah.
Am I in the right place?
Yeah, you're in the right place. Come up on stage, you guys.
Yeah, we're doing things. Words. Hi guys. All 4 of you. Why'd you come and sit in front? Like you're just like in the back.
All right. Take a seat.
Oh, I have to sit?
Yeah, well, that's where your notepad is.
Oh, that's good.
All right.
Why are you
Danny.
in the back? Literally come up front. What's going
right.
on?
Am I on a
That's like-
stage now?
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's what I
two,
said.
2 at a time. Danny, wrong seat.
What? Oh,
Yeah, over there. So
this is very strange.
here's what's going to happen. Each competitor is going to compete against each other competitor. They will
Am I going against you
they
right
will
now?
be given
I'm
a
assuming, 'cause there's
word,
no ones.
and they will have 30 seconds to come up with a fun definition for that acronym. So, do you guys know?
Worst.
Do you guys know what you are doing?
We've done this. I've done this before.
Okay, great.
You've done this?
So,
Yes.
without any additional explanation, here's the first of your up to 3 words
YOLO.
that you will have in round number 1. So, your first word is trade. Trade.
You're starting us hard.
30 seconds. These are the easy words. That is 30 seconds.
Nope. Run it back. Run it again.
All right, Danny.
Dan-
Why don't you tell us your acronym for trade?
Yeah, this is not great at 11 a.m.
So true.
All right, Danny, what you got?
They raid and don't exchange?
That is at least functional words. That
All right.
Well, yeah. I mean, I
They-
don't suck at this.
They raid and don't exchange. All right, trade.
Yeah.
All right. Kyle, what you got for me?
things ride after dark entities. Which, you know, like, so you have like the thought process was like, okay, so there's these things, and then, oh my God, dark entities, let's get out of here. Let's go. We got to get to getting, which is, you know, we got to ride, we got to bounce.
He has nothing written on his
Things
paper.
ride after dark entities. I'm just saying, like,
It's just words that he said.
All right.
things ride after dark entities, right? Like, just Maybe they're chasing the dark entities. We don't know. Things right after them. Like, oh, let's go get those dark entities.
All right,
This is like a
judges.
thing.
So for this first word, I need you to tell me if you liked Danny's acronym better or Kyle's, right?
Actually,
Danny
Art,
or
if
Kyle?
you could bring down the enthusiasm a little bit.
Yeah.
If you could bring it down.
Danny or Kyle?
If I wanted to be listening to NPR, I'd be at home.
Danny
The coffee is better there.
or Kyle?
We're actually gonna take a
What's that?
quick.
It's DANI.
We're gonna take
D-A-N-I.
It's like somebody chopped the end off of Danielle. 'cause
Danny,
that's
can you
what I
say your
did.
acronym again?
No, she doesn't know what it is.
Danny, say your acronym again.
What was it?
What was it? Something and don't exchange. They ride and don't exchange. They raid and don't exchange.
Versus
They
dark
raid-
entities, right? Like,
They raid and don't exchange. And Kyle, one more time.
This is what
if
happens
you
when
can
you have two
remember it.
people walk onto a stage that don't know they're about to compete.
Oh, you drove here knowing you were going to compete.
Yeah, I thought I would get like a
the
20-second
chasing entities,
warning.
They love the dark entities. It's very, very
dark entities.
Dark. It's very dark.
The dark entities, etc. So,
We're gonna take a quick jab
Let's-
break. We'll be
all right,
right back.
judges.
This thing is bigger than my
Uh-oh.
head.
All right, just tell me.
Kyle, the word's Kyle.
One vote for Kyle, 2 votes for Kyle, 2 votes for Danny, I see in the back, and then a 3rd vote for Danny in round number 1. So, our next word there's going to be more.
I will write something on the page this
All right.
time.
So, our second word for our first 2 competitors is ideas. IDEAS. 30 seconds. Okay, that is 30 seconds, friends. Let us
Danny's
hear.
going first.
No, Danny
Your-
just went first. It's your turn.
Danny just went first.
Yep,
Kyle.
Sure. So ideas is actually it is an acronym. It started as an acronym. I don't know if you guys know this. To represent what ideas are. It's ideas. It's independent denominations, eventually assuming situations. Right. So like as an idea, you're
Okay.
like, oh, it's an idea. There's many of those. Like we're gonna independently. Denominationally, eventually assuming the acronym that I just said. Yeah, what they represent ideas. That whole thing was an acronym for ideas, which is pretty clever, I think.
All right. A bunch of independent
let's move
words that relate to ideas. Danny, what you got?
Denominations of-
This is not how the general quality of acronyms at Acronym Battle.
This is not a fair representation
No.
of what you get on a
Okay.
Wednesday night.
I'm much funnier on Wednesday nights when I'm drunk and doing shots of Fireball. Okay,
Well, it's
I-
11 a.m. You can get beer.
I don't even appreciate Santa.
Who doesn't like Santa?
Oh,
Who doesn't like Santa?
aggressive. I like it. All right. So,
Independent demeanors, eventually assuming situations.
I think it changed from denominations to
Oh,
demeanors.
denomination, that's even better.
All right.
You're right. I should write
You,
things
you
down.
should write things down. I promise it's much easier.
Kyle's
Denomination.
acronym,
For ideas.
for
was
ideas.
The concept of ideas.
barely an
Independent-
idea. Danny's definition of the acronym for ideas, a very dangerous idea. So, judges, do you think Danny or Kyle?
We could just go after Santa. Didn't know that.
1 for Kyle,
Thank you.
1 for Danny, 1 for
Kyle.
Kyle. I see that. Oh, 3 for Kyle in the back. Oh, some Santa lovers here.
Yeah.
I got it.
Don't mess with Santa.
All right, we are tied 1-1. So you guys go on to word number 3, which is snort. S-N-O-R-T.
Can you quiet that baby, please? Awesome. God, sign her up. That was awesome.
Look who finished early.
Quality, not quantity. Just saying.
I only wrote one acronym, I promise.
All right, that is 30 seconds. Danny,
Please. Thank you.
you can go first.
Snort. Snowy narcotic or Ritalin treatment.
Can you say that one more time?
Snowy narcotic or Ritalin treatment. Things you snort.
Good clarification.
Well, you know, I don't know. There's a baby.
All right, Kyle. What do you got?
So snort. I didn't think about snorting. I thought like snort, like the noise you make. So it's some noise originating round T word that you would put here.
There. Just use there.
There. Some T word that you guys would put. I'm gonna let you use your imagination. See, it's interactive.
A choose your own adventure acronym from
Oh,
Kyle.
hey, Zach, Sarah.
It's kind of how you acronym art, isn't it?
Oh,
right.
shit.
A choose your own adventure acronym from
Yes.
Kyle.
Perfect.
Can you say yours one more time, Kyle? And then Danny will have you say yours.
I couldn't.
All right.
Some noise originating round there.
All right,
As
Danny.
T word is.
Snowy narcotics or Ritalin treatment.
All right.
There's
One
a
for
baby
Danny.
crying. What was I supposed to
A
do?
second for Danny.
You know, I was in the same room as you.
A third for Danny, and
What?
then
At least a pity, Kyle. Give me a pity, Kyle.
Danny.
What? Not even
Clean
a pity,
sweep
Kyle?
for Danny.
What?
All
Coffee
right.
beats beer, bitches.
So Danny wins. Danny wins her first round against Kyle. So thank you both. We will bring Andy and Donovan to the stage now. Here they are.
I'm not taking the pen.
All right, Andy and Donovan. So you heard how this goes. Feel free to rip pages to get where you need. You will both have 30 seconds to come up with acronym definitions for words I will give you. So, are you guys ready? Okay.
Yes.
Here we go. Andy and Donovan, your first word is roads. R-O-A-D-S. Thirty seconds. All right. Let's start with Donovan. Donovan, what is your definition?
Roads is actually a slogan in the Chicago city council elections when they wber trying to take out an awful city council person, or as they call them in Chicago, aldermans, because removing our alderman determines something.
Andy?
Mine also comes from the Chicago City Council, except it's the City Council Zoo. It is rabid orangutan aggression drug scene.
All right. This is significantly weirder. So Donovan, tell us yours one more time.
Removing our alderman determines something.
Right, and then Andy, yours one more time.
Rabid orangutan aggressive drug scene.
It's like beat poetry.
Yes, it is. It's just conceptual. So, judges, Donovan versus Andy. We'll vote for Andy. A second vote for Andy. A vote for Donovan. Andy, and then Andy. All right. So Andy takes the first round. Your second word is later. Later. Soon. Soonish. Yeah. Yeah, enough to get a beer. We'll figure it out. Run. Run. You're not running. Mm, 30 seconds. All right, Andy, this time you go first.
Literal actors take everything rudely.
All right, that's true. Donovan?
Factual.
Well, as you know, the future is going to be a terrible dystopia when we are able to extend the lifespan of all people. And however, without raising the retirement age, this is going to cause
I guess
huge
Donovan's doing
workload
his
problem.
acronym later.
For the people of the future will cry out, lament! All the Earthmen retired.
All right. Andy, can you say yours one more time, please?
Literal actors take everything rudely.
And Donovan, yours without the preamble?
Lament! All the Earthmen retired.
All right. So both kind of negative, but all right. One for Donovan, one for Andy, a second for Donovan. What do you got? One for Andy, and then in the back, Donovan. Oh my God, it's tied up again. Okay, here we go to the tiebreaker word. Boom, boom. Your word is trust. Trust. 30 seconds. That is 30 seconds. No fair making noises. All right. I think Donovan goes first now. Donovan, go ahead.
Trust actually is an acronym that you will often see, in psychologists on posters in their office. Trust is to rectify unfair situational trauma.
Oddly accurate. Andy?
Trust is an acronym that tells the future. Trump really underestimates Sanders' temptation.
Oh shit.
Donovan. Donovan can't compete with that kind of trust. All right, Donovan, tell your acronym again.
To rectify unfair situational trauma.
And thank you for the Sanders impression. Andy?
Trump really underestimates Sanders' temptation.
Okay. We'll take a political read on the room here. I think it's safe to assume. Okay. One for Donovan. It's tied. You're the tiebreaker. This is the tiebreaker for all of it. Okay, Donovan has won the first round. So, thank you, Andy. We will bring now Donovan. You can stay there.
I will stay here.
Danielle. Hi, you two.
This is my favorite part of this game.
They are married. Legally.
And in our hearts.
And according to the Pope.
Oh, yes. Oh, here we go. All right. Danny and Donovan, your first word is inert. I-N-E-R-T. You guys both done?
Yeah.
You just wanted to hear that song?
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Me too. All right, Danny, Donovan, your first word is inert. Definitions, please. Donovan, go first.
Thank you. Inert. Investigate into every rectal trauma.
Every RT word ends in rectal trauma for him. In fact,
Have we established that as a pattern?
yeah, we have.
Danny, what do you got?
And because of that, I need every Rolade today.
Oh, gross. All right.
No, I don't have any roll it, sorry.
What? That's not. Oh.
All right. Donovan, say yours again.
Investigate into every rectal trauma.
All right, a little bit of liberty there. Danny, yours again.
I need every Rolade today.
All right. Lots of digestive tract theme in this first one. One vote for Danny. A second vote for Danny. Aha, Danny. And then Donovan and Danny.
At least
Told
one
you it was-
person knows that butts are funny, so
I was going to say, I told you it was a little early for rectal trauma.
Butts
today.
are funny. All right. Your second word in this first round is erode. E-R-O-D-E. That is 30 seconds. So, Danny.
Erode. Every riddle of dangerous enigma.
All right.
It's enigmatic.
It is that. It erodes our minds. Donovan.
erodes is actually a pest control slogan. For when you erode, you know that every raccoon only deserves evisceration.
Violent.
But they're
I like
really
it.
cute.
Yeah, until they get in your trash
yeah.
and take away your babies.
I don't
All
put my
right.
babies in the trash.
Well,
Danny, tell us your word one more time, or your acronym definition.
This is another Donovan-themed acronym. Every riddle of dangerous enigma.
All right, and Donovan?
every raccoon only deserves evisceration.
Okay. One for Donovan. A second for Donovan. One for Danny. Another for Donovan. And have I counted? Oh, 4 for Donovan.
Yeah, see, I got a pity vote on that
All
one. You
right.
did beat me.
This is your third and tiebreaker word. Danny and Donovan, your word is trait. T-R-A-I-D. That is 30 seconds. All right. Donovan, trait.
Trait, an acronym for the revolution always involves tumult.
To what?
Tumult. Tumultuous.
Tumult.
That's not a word.
Tumult. Yes, it
Yes,
is.
it is.
Where's the Scrabble? Where's the Scrabble dictionary?
It's somewhere.
I
I guarantee that it is a word. It is.
Tumultuous is a word, but is
All right.
tumult a word?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you lose at that word.
Danny,
Not
what
like
did what'd you go to grad school for?
What did I go to grad school for? Public policy. I focused on welfare reform.
And where does a lot of tumult happen? Welfare.
There's very little tumult on welfare. That's kind of the problem.
Anyway,
Just saying.
I thought you went to grad school for English. I'm sorry.
No, I went to regular school for English.
Well, there you go. Danny, tell us your word or acronym.
To research and investigate tarantulas. It's a kind of entomologist. Or what is, yeah, that's the word.
Do entomologists study arachnids?
Sure. No, it's an arachnologist. How's that?
Yeah, well, that's okay. That works for me.
If it's a very, very small tarantula, just
And suffered a severe injury that removed 2 of its legs.
yes. All right. So, Donovan, say yours one more time.
The revolution always involves tarantulas.
Now I win. I just win. Tarantulas for
The
everyone.
revolution
Donovan-
always involves tumult.
Judges, please feel free to consider both options. All right.
Wait,
Danny?
does that mean I can do a
Yeah,
sec-
say yours one more time.
to research and investigate tarantulas.
All right. So I see one vote for Danny, another vote for Danny, a vote for Donovan, and a vote for Danny in the back, and Danny.
Ha!
Aha.
You have never beat me.
All right.
That is true.
All right, Danny, Donovan, thank you so much. Danny has won this round. Next, we have Kyle and Andy.
I'll take this side. It's fine.
All right.
Right.
Can we play musical chairs in the middle of it?
Musical accents. Shit. You guys got some ideas.
Welcome to
Yeah.
Musical Acronyms. You guys, for the second half of the show,
A lot going on.
have to sing your acronyms.
Oh my.
I'm kidding.
Oh.
Oh God, we'll
You guys really wanted to do that.
That sounds so fun.
All right.
Real quick, I do have a first date right here. She's in white. She's lovely. So if I win, she says we'll have a second date. Just gonna throw that out there. Hope that helps. First date, right?
Yeah.
Come to this weird open mic kind of comedy thing.
All right. You two.
I agree with you.
Your first word in this round is odors. O-D-O-R-S.
A weird question. That helps a lot.
That is 30 seconds. And it can be very easy to forget how long 30 seconds is on stage.
Yeah,
When
you guys
it
are like,
is
this is like an
silence.
awkward silence.
It's really
and,
hard.
And we're like, this is just not enough. More awkward silence is better.
I'm so tired right now.
All right. Kyle,
Yes.
what is the definition of odors?
It was odors has this weird connotation, there's smells and things. But what it actually it goes back hundreds of years, and it's about they had to determine things, right? So it's ordinarily determined over repetitive sex. Odors, they're just that makes sense, right? It just makes sense.
Odors.
Ordinarily,
Yeah.
determined over repetitive sex.
All right. Andy?
I just got done an hour ago recording a podcast where we play role-playing games.
Can I
and
listen
so
to it?
that's all. I'm sorry?
What's the feed?
It's Campaign Comedy. You can subscribe to our Facebook page, or you can just look us up on iTunes or Stitcher.
Perfect. Got it.
Thanks for the plug.
You got it?
So I've had that heavily on my mind. Ogres deserve only red spells. It's advice that all adventurers need to heed.
If you guys didn't know that,
Yeah,
red spells are for ogres. Don't send the blue.
Never send
No,
blue spells for
spells
ogres.
are not for ogres.
All right.
Red.
Kyle, one more time?
Oh, ordinarily determined over repetitive sex. Like you just it's the
Ogres
same-
deserve only red spells.
Okay.
not blue.
Not blue.
Blue. All right.
As determined
Judges.
by your
One for Andy.
what? It's close.
3 for Andy in the back. All right. Pity vote for Kyle.
I'll take the pity
for
vote.
round number 1.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Exactly. That's like a perfect pity vote. Like he doesn't deserve a sweep.
All right.
Just give Kyle a vote. Thank you.
All right.
It's the Kyle conspiracy.
Okay, you
Like,
two.
not-
Your second word.
Oh, I'm so sorry that 11 o'clock we're out of control.
It is
in this-
11:35.
Oh yeah, we're such assholes.
Your second word is noise. 30 seconds.
So much of it.
How do you spell that?
Noise.
Don't spell it. Let's just have fun and see what it goes with.
Noees.
Man, this is not a Wednesday night experience. This is definitely a Sunday morning at 11.
That's 30 seconds.
I'm trying with beer.
All right, Andy.
So mine is a cautionary acronym. Never oil inside sensual environments.
Water-based only.
Exactly.
All right. Sound advice.
If anything, we're
Kyle.
walking away with some pretty good knowledge.
Kyle.
So this is for the older audience with not
That
anyone
wasn't
here,
that last
which
one was for
isn't
all ages.
here, right? They understand so they're not overly into sexual endeavors.
Not overly into sexual endeavors.
You know,
That
like-
is the older audience?
Yeah,
How old?
I would think like 50 plus, right? I don't know, I'm not
50
I'm,
plus.
I'm looking to meet people and have a connection. I'm not overly into sexual endeavors. I'm just more like meeting
All right.
someone and not overly
50
into
plus?
sexually endeavors.
Friends only crowd.
Anyone?
All right.
No one's 50 plus?
50 plus is the
Wrong
friends.
audience.
All right. So, you got real adult themed here at 11:35.
Again, can we read his terrible acronym
Yeah.
about oil? And then
All
realize
right.
Kyle wasn't that bad with it. The acronym itself is pretty good. Maybe
Let's
the message.
see. Andy, what do you got?
Never oil inside sensual environments.
Oh
Correct.
yeah, I'm the asshole.
All right, and then
Not overly into sexual experiences
all right.
or endeavors.
Judges, we got Kyle,
Thank you.
Kyle, Andy,
Not a clean sweep.
Andy,
though. That's-
Andy.
that's
All
fair,
right.
It's good.
Right,
It's
not
very
to a
fair.
point like he doesn't deserve a sweep on that.
This has tied it once more. So, your third word is atone. ATONE.
Can you silence that music?
That's me. I'm doing it for everyone else, not doing it for you.
Awesome. I looked at him. He's like, I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, I'm wasting my time.
That's 30 seconds. It ended on the right part of the song. So, a tone. Kyle, go first.
Yeah. What was the question? Word again, if you could.
A tone. I see you still writing.
Sure. No, nothing. You good? Yeah.
Does that mean I win by default?
Let's just say, like, can we all just take a moment to how good things are? Like, it's just a lot of fun, aren't we? Like,
You know the word in your head, don't you?
No, I'm not there yet. Got it. Good.
All right.
Everything's
A
perfect.
tone.
It's very important to stay humble and grounded. And after time, one never envies. We just need to know ourselves, that we love ourselves. We don't have to be jealous of. After time, right? The thing that you thought you were jealous of. After time, one never envies. Fortune cookie, nailed it.
Okay, Andy.
Mine is historically relevant Norwegian reference.
Which we all would have.
Yes.
Sorry.
Awfully tasty onion nipple elves.
I've had one.
All right, that was weird. I don't understand the reference, but
Well, you're not Norwegian, so
yeah,
you don't
that's
get
true.
it.
And you're really not into nipple elves.
All right, we're gonna have those one more time.
After time, one never envies.
Awfully tasty onion nipple elves.
Okay,
Crushed it.
one for Andy.
What?
3 for Kyle in the back.
Not a
That's-
clean sweep. I appreciate the fact that it's
That is so weird.
the
And
fact
then
that
another
Andy
for
got
Kyle.
a nipple elf vote. That's weird.
All right, thank you too.
Oh, we're
Thank
we're
you.
done. Thank you.
Kyle, you can stay there though.
Oh. Why?
Donovan's next.
Hey, how's the first date going? Little dicey.
Where did Donovan go?
All right, what is this for you?
What is this for me?
Like in comparison, like 11 o'clock on a Sunday versus like Full House Wednesdays, which also
I
this
do
is
watch Full
packed
House
on
every
Wednesdays.
Wednesday.
To be honest, Wednesdays are full as shit, and you can't even sign up if you come less than an hour early. Just saying, if you want to. This is not an accurate representation, but for you, like, is it weird? Like,
No?
Hey,
I'm
hey.
having a good time.
Hey, Kyle,
yes, sir.
stop fucking apologizing.
Yeah, you're right. I'll be like Donovan and be like, I just do what I want. Fuck you guys. Yeah.
All right, you two. Your first word in this round is sedan. S-E-D-A-N.
One more time. Sedan.
Sedan. S-E-D-A-N. That's 30 seconds. All right, guys. We will go this time with Donovan first.
Well, sedan is often used as shorthand for when you want to say that Satan eats diminutive ant nipples.
So many nipples.
Why not nipples?
All right. Yes. Why not nipples indeed?
None that I want to use, little lady.
Oh, good. Kyle.
So you guys, you've been watching nature is aggressive. Like, it is hard out there. They just like they do their own thing, and if trees eat other trees. Did you guys know that? Trees eat trees? That's a thing. So, I mean, sedan is some environments devour aggressive noobs. Noobs is just the thing for new people, like they don't understand what they're doing. So like these poor creatures in nature, NEWB, noobs.
Who says it that way? It's NOOBS.
Oh,
Excuse me, it's N00BS.
but you guys are clearly doing that in game, but you're not doing it on the forums, which is clearly.
All right, so Donovan, say yours one more time, and then Kyle, you can do yours.
Satan eats diminutive ant nipples.
Ant nipples.
Only
You
diminutive
know how
ones.
small that must be?
Yes, and only the diminutive ones. They're even smaller.
They are the most delectable.
All right, and then Kyle.
It's like veal, right?
Kyle,
you know,
tell
that
us
works
about
too.
your
Satan
weird
eats
tree one.
delectable ant nipples.
Kyle, tell us about your weird tree.
Some environment, which is trees and things, eat other trees, and some environment devours aggressive noobs.
All right. One for Donovan. Oh,
With the noob spelled with a
N008Z. All
Oh,
right.
8Z. Gamer.
All right.
That's an
One for
aggressive-
Kyle.
that's a level.
3 for Kyle in the back.
That's too real.
And then what do you got? Another for Kyle.
But not a sweep. We can
Not a
respect
sweep.
That. Like,
All
not
right.
that level. That's a bit that's going to play. You weren't here for last game, sorry.
All right. Relatively relevant next word for you two. Your word is nerds. Nerds.
I'm sniffing in the mic.
Is there a way to prevent that?
Don't do it.
I think it's Tay Zonde who gave the immortal advice, turn away from the mic.
All right.
I agree.
Gentlemen,
It's very
turn
new
away
to me.
from the
This
mic
whole
to
thing
breathe.
It's new to me, the mic in my face.
All right, nerds. Nerds. Nerds.
You gotta actually tell. Who,
So, who went first? Oh, Donovan went first last time. Kyle, go ahead.
So we had many presidents.
So true.
Only one Reagan, though. You know, but he decent guy, right? He's just level-headed, right? So it's very true that nerds is not every Reagan desires sex. He just wanted to make the country better. Not every Reagan desires sex. I know you know a lot of Reagans who are like, they all want sex, all of them. But not every Reagan desires sex, as I hope that you know now that I have this acronym.
All right.
Well, that was a Reagan who loved sex.
All right, Donovan. Nerds.
Nancy Reagan's sex life is now on my mind. Yep.
To desired sex. Nerds.
So, nerds is used when you want to say, never engage rabid dogs. Sometimes.
The punctuation is key. Like,
All right. So I have an adjunct to yours.
oh.
Nancy eats Reagan's dick sometimes.
Oh, yeah, nailed it. Nice.
Got a little dirty. Judges, don't consider that one. So we have one for Donovan. All right. We've made up our minds already. Cool.
Oh.
I won't even have you guys reread them. A second for Donovan. A third for Donovan. You guys love these tiebreaker words. All right.
Not every Reagan desires sex, guys. Let's just
They heard the acronym.
It's so
calm
true.
down a little bit with your Donovan writing. That's
All right, guys. Your
not every.
final word is tiger. Tiger.
How many do we have? I feel like this is going on forever.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
This is awful.
That is 30 seconds.
Oh,
All right, Donovan, you go first again this time.
The tigers is often known as when tigers. Tigers intimate giving every rectum.
that's an acronym. That's an acronym.
All right. It is technically words. Kyle.
And to be fair, he may actually win because I feel like mine's a little aggressive, and it's 11 o'clock on a Saturday, on a Sunday.
It's nearly noon. You got to stop using that
Perfect.
11
Yeah,
o'clock
yeah, it's
excuse.
noon now, so now everything's fair game.
Yeah.
I had Nancy Reagan on the brain. I apologize.
Is she back?
Oh man, I'm totally into gang banging every Reagan. Like I'm just gonna get it. First date, how you doing?
Can we get a ruling on if gangbang is one word or
It's
two?
one word.
Oh, it's one word.
For sure. When I search it, it's one word. It's 12 o'clock
All
on
right.
Sunday, ladies and gentlemen.
If you guys could please read your words, acronyms one more time.
Tigers intimate grieving every rectum.
All right.
Totally into gang banging every Reagan.
Okay.
Just go for it.
All right. What do you got? One for Kyle. Oh, no. A second for Kyle. Oh, no. Kyle with a non-sweep. One vote for Donovan.
One vote for Don.
All right.
Fuck you, Kyle.
You deserve that. Again,
All right.
Stop apologizing.
Our last pairing before the final victory round is Andy and Danny. That's some enthusiasm.
Yeah, let's get it.
Donovan?
To be fair.
Oh, Andy, don't go anywhere with your pen or your notepad.
Oh yeah, that's not mine. I got all these.
Thanks.
All right. Danny and
Smells
Andy.
like poor decisions over here.
Yeah, your thing.
Okay. Your first word in round number whatever it is stool. S-T-O-O-L. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I know. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. All right. We will go with. Oh, who did I write? Danny will go first.
All right. Shotgun to obfuscate obsessive loons.
All right. So, if you had forgotten, the word is stool. So, thank you, Danny. Andy?
I have third grade mind, so I'm not above talking about poop when it's referring to stool. Smelly tapioca only occurs loosely.
Okay. Danny, can you do yours again, please?
Why?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no, I don't need to.
All right.
There's no beating that.
We'll do the formality. One for Andy.
If the mic didn't have a weird UFO on it, you
You're
could
voting
drop
for-
it.
One vote for Danny.
What? You're making poor decisions.
Two for Andy in the back, and then one for Danny. So Andy wins, but not by as many as Danny would have led us to believe. All right. Your
Yeah, like, I love poop jokes. I'm
your
just like,
second word is rainy. R-A-I-N-Y. That is 30 seconds. Rainy. Andy, go ahead.
Return all identifiable New Yorkers.
Hey! Did you know that?
Yeah, go home.
Yeah.
Wow.
New Yorkers go home. All right.
Wow,
Danny.
I thought Minnesota was accepting of all people.
Only on the
Yeah.
surface.
All right. What do you got?
Well, when it's rainy, it's ruining all igloos near you.
Or is it strengthening them?
No, it's probably ruining them.
It's adding more water to them. Igloos are all water.
Igloos are frozen water. Rain is not.
What if it's freezing rain?
Probably still going to be a problem unless the temperature suddenly drops. You're a Minnesotan. I'm a New Yorker.
I'm also an asshole. All right. Judges. Oh, well, read your definitions one more time.
Return all identifiable New Yorkers.
Danny.
Ruining all igloos near you.
All right. Judges. One for Andy. One for Andy. One for Danny. One for Danny.
You are the tiebreaker.
Oh, Andy takes it. All right. There will be no third word because Andy has won. So, we thank you both. No, Andy will stay, I believe, and it will be. It's Andy and Danny. That's right. Andy and Danny.
All right.
Andy and Danny.
So we just go to 5 words. I mean,
Are
that's it.
the,
This is the final round. It's not 2 separate rounds. We're just going to keep going, right?
Yes. So
Based on the time?
This is a new round.
Oh, it is a new round. Okay.
Yes.
I was giving you an out.
I don't even know what you're talking about. This is the final round to determine the champion of acronym battle
Did you know?
at the Die Laughing Festival. So,
Even better.
up until now, we have been doing 5-letter words. But for this final round, we are moving to 6-letter words. Ooh. So, your first word in the final round is toilet. Toilet. Don't boss them.
The weight of my insensate body draws all the bedclothes down with it.
That is 30 seconds. All right. We will start with the most recent winner, Andy.
Take only Imodium lingually esertutes.
What?
I ran out of time, so I just wrote toots at the end.
I like that the word before it was Easter, though. Because you do eat a lot of hard-boiled eggs on Easter.
It went.
You do. You eat a
went
lot
in
of hard-boiled eggs
weird,
on Easter.
weird direction, but all right. Thank you, Andy. Danny, what do you got?
Toil on in languishing. Eventually, turd.
All right,
It's about you, honey.
Andy, can you say yours one more time?
Take only Imodium lingually esertutes.
And Danny, one more time.
Toil on in languishing. Eventually, turd.
All right, one vote for Danny. One vote for Danny. We need a second vote for Danny. 4 for Danny. 5 Danny. All right.
Apparently, like, poop always wins this game.
Yes, it's true. You know what the people want, and it is your poop.
Oh! Pandemonium at 2 p.m.
All right.
Pandemonium
Pandemonium happens at 2.
p.m.
Come
Hey,
on.
I was plugging your game for you.
Yeah.
I got you, boo.
All right. Second word, Senate. Senate.
Awful, devil, evil, trouble, awful, devil, evil. Well, it's a good thing that I brought.
All right, you two. Let's hear from Danny this time. Danny, what you got?
Some embody negligence and total evil. Senate.
Yeah, that's true. Andy?
Sanders eventually needs able top Easter.
All right. Well, there's a little bit of ableism in that one. Danny, say yours one more time.
Some embody negligence and total evil.
All right. And Andy?
Sanders eventually needs able top Easter.
All right. One for Danny. A second for Danny. A third for Danny, a fourth for Danny, and a fifth for Danny. So congratulations, Danny. You have won Acronym Battle at
I've never lost one I've
the
played.
Die
I'll have you
Laughing
know.
Marathon. So that has been it for Acronym Battle. Thank you so much. We are at Club Underground every first Wednesday of the month in Northeast Minneapolis. Come back at 2 to see the Acronym Battle's sister show, Pandemonium, where we will do a pun contest. So we'll see you then. Thank you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for Acronym Battle.